Welcome. Thank you for joining us at BitcoinKE. You've had tremendous success at Fintech. What do you think? Could you name three things that have made you succeed in Fintech?
Wow. Three things that have made me succeed. One, unashamedly, God, because that's where all my thoughts and ideas come from. But two is the most amazing resource you can ever have, which is people. Everyone asks how it's people, right? But number three is just somehow a resilience that is innate in me. Just keep getting back up and working that thing until it works. And sometimes it doesn't, but that's been a very important quality that has helped me just keep at it until it works.
Okay, so I tweeted and tagged you on that tweet saying that for sustainable financial inclusion to happen, three things need to happen, and I want you to sort of validate me or not validate me. One, the connected customer, policy, and innovation. What do you think about that?
If I don't know if what you've told me is in any order, but I'd say yes, that connected customer is key. And from that connected customer, one of the mistakes we make a lot in fintech, we build wide very fast, but we don't go deep. And I would say connected customer, depth, and then policy. And that depth, I'm talking about how far will you go in providing the service? How much of your wallet or your interests will I go into? From the music you love, to the movies you love, to the cars you like to drive, to where you spend your money. That's depth. So as opposed to having 100 million customers, I could have 10 very deep customers. And this is the depth that your Facebooks and all are trying to build now. How do I, because depth will keep that customer. Yeah, depth customizes. Depth does a lot of that. So that would be my prioritization if I was to look at it.
So aside from fintech, we have all these other innovations which also could be characterized as fintech if you focus on a particular one, blockchain. Are you doing anything in blockchain, and how heavy are you into blockchain?
So I'm quite heavy into blockchain right now. The next innovation I've put together is very blockchain heavy, and I believe that blockchain starts to disrupt regtech. Starts to disrupt the regulation space. It starts to disrupt geographies. So blockchain is important for this next phase of innovation for me. And blockchain is so wide in terms of what you can do with it. So you have to be very specific on what you want to achieve. But that in itself gives you all the things you're looking for, from the security to the access to so many people that are starting to get on. So I can't talk about it right now until we launch, but yes, I'm heavily into blockchain right now. It is true that money does follow ideas, but I'm becoming more of a believer as I grow that money follows people. And if you just demonstrate trust to those who want to put money in you, passion, and I know people talk about passion a lot, and also just an ability to learn. You can be stubborn, but because unfortunately innovators are stubborn about what they want to achieve, then that's a good thing. I think that stubbornness is necessary, but at the same time demonstrating that you're willing to learn. There has to be openness and willingness to learn. So I say to a lot of the young Kenyan and African brothers and sisters that, look, learn from us, take our bad lessons, and make sure you don't go through them. We've lost companies, but we've built back companies, and we have lessons, and we need to put them somewhere to help people be able to fast track. My desire is that they go way ahead of what we did. We're trailblazing in an area, because that's why I put it out on a map. Nothing was showing in the continent of Africa. We have no unicorns, no billion-dollar valuation companies, in the fastest youth growing continent in the world, youthful continent in the world, the fastest digital growing continent in the world. Why is that so? Let's look inward. Take the trends we've built, but go further. You must go further than us. And if I'm looking for anyone, is a person who's ready to learn, not too cocky, not too full of themselves, committed to what they're looking for. And I don't care if it's roads they built, though I don't have passion for that, but that in itself is a big, big plus. Is take over from where we've left. Just take this thing to another level and do the time. No rush. Do the time. Do the process. Fail. It's okay. Get back again and get back in the game. Yeah.